Hello again and welcome back to Star Trek Online. Well, once again we are back on Ryza. We are in the main plaza area, just chilling out. And yeah, nothing's changed on our character, nothing's changed on our ship. And it's time to begin. Warriors of the Empire. Let me stand on this chair while I teleport out. So in the last episode, I believe we officially resurrected a dead Chancellor. The Chancellor from Star Trek Discovery. And now we are preparing to go to war with Chancellor Jempok. So let's do this. Okay, so new Timeless Legacy Starship bundle. A bunch of stuff from the original series / original movies. I have no interest in it, so I'm good. Seta Alpha 5 EO, Universal Kid Module. To enact your wrath and subjugate your foes. Okay then. Let's see, those are the 3 new ships from these different centuries. I assume it's original series, possibly Discovery, and maybe Enterprise. Alright.
You have arrived. Good. Perhaps you can succeed where I have not.
I appreciate the vote of confidence. What is the problem?
Problem is that we cannot decide on our next move. Getting a spy, a warrior, a politician, and a general to agree on anything is a difficult challenge. When all those people are Klingons, it becomes a challenge worthy of Kahless himself.
Seeing as I am not Kahless, what do you suggest I do?
Speak with the others, see what they have in mind. Your fresh perspective may find a path forward, if such a thing exists.
Very well, I will speak to the others and seek their counsel. Okay, let's start on this side of the room with Laurel.
The others believe we should curry favor with the strongest houses that stand against Jempok. It is not a position I agree with.
Why is that?
The strong houses will resent any aid from us. They will take it as an offense, a question of their honor and their prowess as warriors. Smaller houses in need will be more pragmatic. They will accept our aid and become loyal allies when called upon.
You make a good point.
I believe we should prove our strength by helping those who need it most. In doing so, we will earn respect from the stronger houses, rather than resentment.
Your wisdom is appreciated, Laurel. Okay, Jola.
My mind often returns to the disaster at Juvat. Though it was Akar who gave the order to fire on the planet, it happened on my ship. I want to remove the dishonor of that treacherous attack on the world of my mother's birth.
How do you propose to do that?
There are reports of new mycelial rifts opening in the Kuvat system. Corrupted Alachi have launched several attacks in retaliation for previous attacks of aggression against them. It seems another one of my sins has returned to haunt me. I would go to Kavat and aid their forces against the Alachi.
Working to undo the damage done will be noticed and appreciated. And finally, the spy, Adetpa.
I have received word that systems controlled by House Korath are being attacked by forces loyal to Jempok. They are being punished for their refusal to bend the knee.
As are many, Jempok seeks vengeance on any who dare to defy his will.
Our intel suggests that Akar's virus has been used to render their starships defenseless in several battles. I believe we can forge an alliance with them by providing the countermeasures to the virus. This will give their forces a chance to fight as warriors rather than die without honor in the cold darkness of space.
Agreed. Your plan is worth consideration, Adepa. Alright, now Martok.
You see, I think that's why we have yet to agree on a plan. Each of us has a bold, challenging goal in mind.
Indeed. What was your idea, General?
I proposed that we go to Kronos and put a bat'leth into Jim Pock's skull. After issuing a formal challenge for the right to lead, of course. As glorious as that would be, it was decided the level of security surrounding the Emperor would be more than even we could handle. That, and the matter of his dishonorable solution to the last fight we had over the Chancellor's seat.
I see. Of the plans I have heard so far, I believe the Rels should be considered first.
Indeed. I would hear your reasoning for this decision.
House Korath is one of the great houses. They could see our aid as an insult.
That may be true, but what of Kuvak? Do we abandon the people there to the Alachi?
No, we help them once we have gathered numbers to assist us. Well, once we have greater numbers to assist us.
Yes. A warrior who enters a battle unprepared is a warrior destined to fail. You are correct. With more forces at our side, we will be able to face the Alachi and aid the people of Kuvak.
Then we should decide upon a lesser house to assist.
I do not disagree. And I believe I know the perfect candidate for this operation. House Kang.
That is an interesting choice.
After the death of the Master Kang, the house lost a great deal of influence. It has been in a slow but steady state of decline ever since. They have been seeking a way to restore glory to their house for some time now. Their most recent attempt ended poorly.
Go on.
When Jimbok declared himself emperor, House Kang was preparing to stage a coup. Unfortunately, spies discovered their plan and informed Jimbok. Imperial security captured most of the leadership of House Kang, and they are on their way to Rura Pente as we speak.
Jim Pock threw me into a prison. He wanted me to suffer and die without honor. I will not let that happen to the warriors of House Kang.
Sounds like you have an idea, General.
I do. I think we should raid that system and liberate the House Kang warriors being held there.
A bold plan, but one they will not be expecting.
I will lead our ground forces on these raids. I knew Dahar Master Kang, and I know many of the current leaders of his house. They will be quicker to trust and familiar.
Very well.
While we conduct the raids, I want the crews of the Corps and Rotaran to seek more allies and conduct reconnaissance. We must be prepared for future battles after this one.
Alright.
Now, let us show the great houses our strength. Kapla!
Kapla! Alright. Escape to Ryza. I would love to escape to Ryza right now. Just beach parties every day. Ryzian sunscreen. Floaters and power boards. And a brand new brick of a ship. Brick ship. This ship will fly through a glass window with the greatest of ease.
They're holding General Kanal of House Kang on one of these prison stations, along with many of his loyal warriors. The stations are rigged with sensor jammers, so we'll have to find Kanal and his forces the hard way.
General Martok?
I'll be leading the boarding party to search the canal, starting with Station Alpha. We'll beam over from your ship once you've disabled the station's defenses. And then things will get interesting. I do not expect the prison guards to give up their prize easily.
Very well. All hands battle stations. Alright, let's cloak. And we'll do an ambush. We're still trying to get ambushes up. I never went back to get this maxed out. Doesn't look like I've been gaining very much. Alright, who's gonna be the closest first? Looks like you are the candidate. Nope. Nope. There we go. Ambush. Ambush. Alright, let's level up our guys. Let's do this and that. We'll activate this stuff. We are just going all out. Future battle cruiser. Alright, they have been disabled. What was that? Okay, we're all good. We activated all of the things. Beam over boarding parties.
Boarding party transport complete. We are engaging the enemy.
Alright.
Incoming fleet on centers. Prepare for combat!
You got it. Let's cloak again. Okay, I was taken out of cloak. Yeah, let's do it. Summon our backup. Stop doing your stupid intelligence thing that blocks me from doing anything. Okay, all good, all good. Alright, answer the hail from Martok.
This is Martok. We've completed our search of the station, but Kanal was nowhere to be found. We did find some of his troops. Several of them told me that Kanal was taken to Station Gamma for interrogation.
Sounds like we have our next destination, General.
Indeed. We have some new allies to join in the fight. Kanal's warriors are eager to help us, and I'm inclined to let them.
As am I.
Good. We're ready for the next jailbreak. Come and get
Run
it.
away, General. Stand by. There we go.
They'll be waiting for us on Station Gamma. Let's not disappoint them.
A leader who thinks of those who serve, as well as the Empire. Warriors follow them proudly.
Indeed they do. Alright, here we go again. Alright, let's activate that. Activate these two again. Let's get that going. We are just blasting our way through. Easy enough. Just take out all the riffraff and we're good. Oh, you got the swarmer on you now. Wow, we done good. No, we're okay.
This is Martok. Resistance is stronger than anticipated. We need reinforcements immediately.
Understood, General. Will be more troops.
I'm picking up incoming warp signatures. Enemy forces are inbound to our position.
General, we have company. We'll beam more forces over when we can.
Here they come.
I'm just gonna beam them over now.
Corsican mercenary fleet.
They're not within range, so... There we go. Now we can ambush these guys. Fire! Fire at will! Okay, activate that. Activate that. Take items. Yeah, we'll bring in some reinforcements. No, I'm gonna hold off on summoning the other stuff until later. Until the final, third and final station. There we go. Well, we got those reinforcements over before we did the firefight.
The station is secure, but Canal is not here. In fact, no one from House Kang is here. Mostly Greg, bound for a dishonorable death on that ice ball down there.
Alright, did you find any clues as to Canal's location?
Possibly. I found an old friend of ours locked up over here. That annoying Ferengi who sold us out to Jim Park back on Nimbus 3. He says he has information, but he'll only speak to you.
Madron, this ought to be interesting. Put him on screen.
We meet again, Nemesis. After an unfortunate misunderstanding between myself and the Klingon, I find myself bound for the frozen depths of Fura Pente. They didn't even give me a trial. But my fortunes could be about to change. I know where your famous general is.
What do you want this time, Madron?
Since we lack the time for a proper series of negotiations, I'll make it simple for you. Get me out of here, alive, and I will tell you where he is. Leave me here to my cruel, frozen fate, and you'll never find him.
I'll get you out of there and see to it that you receive a fair trial. Final offer.
But you... we have a deal. Even a prison cell on Kronos is better than that frozen nightmare below. I'd be standing before the blessed exchequer within a week. My ledgers are not ready for the final audit.
Where is General Canal, Madron?
One of the prisoners here put a shiv in his back to score points. He should be dead, but the word is Chancellor... Emperor Jemthop made it clear he was not to die a warrior's death. Unfortunately, the surgeon here is an incompetent drunk, so they took Canal to Beta Station for medical treatment over there. Check the sickbay logs under snacks and libations if you don't believe me.
General Martok?
It appears the little Capect is telling the truth. Pity. I was looking forward to dangling him by his ears from an airlock until he talked.
General?
Very well. I'll bring him along and throw him by the ears into your brig. Enough of this. We're ready to beam out when you are.
Understood. Stand by. Security prepare a cell in the brig. Okay.
Quickly! Canal has survived one attack. He may not survive another.
Of course. But we got things to deal with. You were the first one to appear, so you will be the first one to attack. Here we go. Now let's bring in the Type 14s. Do the same thing as we've always done. Oh, we got a dreadnought. We got a dreadnought. Let's do that. Do this. They did it again. Preventing me from doing anything again. Type 14 shuttlecraft do a good job. Okay. Mulga.
Station Station Beta is disabled. Boarding parties, stand by for transport.
Let's do it. Beam over boarding parties.
That dreadnought's arrival worked in our favor. The guards were distracted by your glorious battle, and Canal used the opportunity to stage a riot. By the time we got here, most of the fighting was over.
There will be other battles, General.
Indeed, Canal is still in one piece, and we're all ready to leave this place.
Understood. Stand by for transport. Here we go.
Lady Jahula and Morel, you honor us, Mother. House Kang will not forget your actions today.
You're needed in the fight to restore the Empire, General. The honor was ours.
Well said. Jempok sending my troops and I to die in prison is cause enough for us to rally to your banner. But no Klingon would turn their backs on a campaign to save our glorious Empire. Give the call to arms, and House Kang will answer.
Come on, General. You will not have to wait long to heed such a call to glory.
Stay ready. We'll be in touch.
We are receiving an incoming transmission from a dead Pa.
Sorry about that. I had to take care of something. Alright, on screen.
House Korath is under attack once more. This time in the Forca system. A number of their ships have been disabled by Akar's virus. And to die. He is sending a message. Stand against the Emperor and face a dishonorable death.
Another mind game.
But this is a game we can win. If we move quickly, we can reach Forcas before those vessels break down and explode. We can give them the countermeasures they need to survive.
What's the call here?
I will not stand by and do nothing when we have the means to save those warriors. A dead Pa, we will meet you in the Forca system. Be prepared to render assistance to the Korath vessels.
Helm, set course for forecast system. Maximum warp.
From what I can tell, Akar has infected these ships with a virus similar to the one he used to destroy the Yukon. It renders them defenseless and unable to move, while every critical system begins to break down and fail. Eventually, the systems regulating their antimatter containment fields will fail. I think you know what happens.
Can you stop the virus?
Yes, I have started to modify the countermeasures we have used before when dealing with Akar's tricks. They should be ready by the time we reach those vessels.
Excellent.
Remain vigilant as we approach those vessels. I have studied recent records of battle. Akar has used remotely controlled ships as bombs before.
Good point. This could be another one of his traps. Everyone stay sharp. Alright, well I was attempting to heal one of my smaller ships. I don't think it worked. That's what this is, it's a healing thing. Target's friend and self. Okay, let's try. Ah, I can heal them. There we go. But I can only do it once.
infected.
Of course they are. Let them come. We know how to deal with them. Alright.
Countermeasures are ready. Use them to restore the Korath vessels.
Restore heavy escort. Restore battle cruiser.
I do not know how, and I do not.
Here's another glitch.
My ship is ready for battle once more.
There are other ships to assist, however.
Yes, Jumpbox loyalists may return as well. This time, their cowardly tricks will not work. I thought Admiral DeBurr to be an honorable warrior, but he is just as treacherous as his emperor. Bah! If he shoots his base again, I will make it uglier for him!
It is good to fight at your side, Kapla. Alright, here we go. More disabled ships to save. Yeah, might as well cloak.
It's him! Admiral DeBurr!
Okay then. Welcome to the party. Once again, they prevented me from being able to do anything. Alright, let's bring in the bugs.
Reading a containment field collapsed on one of the Korath vessels.
Well, that's unfortunate. We lost one.
We were too late for most of them. Some escape pods were able to reach a safe distance before the end. One vessel remains. Do we have enough time to save them?
Cadet Pa, what is the status of the remaining Korath ship?
They're doing what they can against the virus. We have some time before their core systems reach a critical.
Acknowledged.
Do not abandon the warriors in escape pods. You have time. Rescue them, so they may fight on as warriors. Right now, you need to save the ones who need your help the most.
Okay.
Very well. Prepare to conduct rescue operations.
Comms notify sick base. Some of those survivors may need medical attention.
An enemy horde just dropped out of war.
Of course they did. Alright, we're gonna bring in all the things. Because we're trying to recover escape pods while we're doing this. Nope, can't recover escape pods while we're under fire. Gotta destroy the enemy first. Okay, discover escape pod 1. Cover escape pod 3 and 2. Thankfully I got 4 already. Escape pod 5.
That's the last of them. It's time to restore the last Korath vessel.
There we are. Why did you stop?
I am Kerchak, son of Gatral. I lead the forces of House Korath in this system. Your assistance is appreciated, but the battle isn't over yet.
Explain.
Admiral DeBurr will not give up so easily. When he said he would return, he meant it, and he will come with reinforcements. I will not allow him to take this system.
What do you propose, Captain?
Now that you have restored our ships, we will make our stand here.
Captain, while I appreciate your courage, you must realize your forces are in no shape to engage Dever. Such a battle is unwise. You should withdraw.
Dever is powerful, but he is not invincible. My ship may be damaged, but even a dreadnought can survive the explosion from a warp core breach at point-blank range. I am prepared to deliver that fatal blow.
A suicide attack?
It is his duty to defend this system by any means necessary. He wishes to lead his forces to victory as a warrior born. You could leave him to his fate. Without our ships, his fleet will probably lose the battle. With our aid, however, victory could be found, along with the new allies.
Of course.
I understand. Your counsel is appreciated around, even if the lesson you teach is a bitter one. Captain Gatrak, we will remain in the system and fight by your side, to the end.
All right.
Very well. Honor to you and your house, matriarch. Today we will rid the stars of Dever and his lackeys. Kapla!
Red alert, all hands battle stations.
Attention enemy forces! Out of respect for your courage, I offer you the chance to quit this system and surrender it to the authority of Emperor Jempok. Be may, and I shall give you the honor of a warrior's death.
Alright, we're about to start another battle. But it's time to end. Thank you again so much for joining me today, and as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out when you do that. As I always like to say at the end of these videos, don't get assassinated!